Peace and love, African family, and extending greetings to all those striving for truth and righteousness all over the globe. For those who are resonating with me at this time, at spirit level, and those who understand, who have that panoramic view of what is taking place in the world, those who have that geopolitical insight and understanding. Hey, anything happens, whatever happens, remember this. Um, at this time, I am currently recentering myself in who I am. And it is for that reason that I am now gravitating more towards speaking truth, you know. And I'll be speaking truth on everything that I see in politics, whether it be locally or internationally. I will be speaking truth on social issues and understanding, of course, there is a cost to truth, you know. But, stay on this journey with me. I am in a process of rediscovering myself. I am a prodigal son, having been lost for a while, having been disconnected from truth, which is the key ingredient more than anything. Truth, not anything else. Not the glasses I'm wearing or the kippot on my head. Simply truth. And in acknowledging the weaknesses that I have had, but I am thankful for having come into contact with that great spirit that is Ben Ami. And so this is another expression of thanks to His Excellency Ben Ami. I love you, Abba, but I do not want to come to where you are yet. So please protect me on this journey, because there's still some work I have to do here on this realm to vindicate your name. So, yeah, please give me the strength to stay here for a little longer as I figure this thing out. But yes, prodigal son returns. I recenter myself again. Going back to a time in my life when I was at my best. And I now understand where all of that came from. And I'm thankful for that realization. One can always retrace their steps to where they kind of lost it, And that does not always involve trekking back all the way back. And that's why this idea of Sankofa, if you understand it well, this idea of Sankofa, looking back to fetch it. You're not going back. You are in your present, your current state, looking back, right? Because the symbol of Sankofa is the bird looking backwards. And so the true Sankofa then is looking back, but it also deals with reflection, reflecting on your own personal journey all the way to your ancestry and all the things that happened there. Reflecting on that journey, learning the lessons to move forward better. Reflection is an important part of that Sankofa process. Don't miss that element, because ultimately the goal has to be self-improvement going forward, right? But now the issue is where your center is. And that becomes key. You really have to decide where your center is. Anyway, brothers and sisters, my intention with this was just to say to you, in the coming days and weeks, I will probably be posting something that is truth centric, either um, it will be either 1 or 2 days, every 1 or 2 days, but a week certainly won't pass. So if you don't hear from me in over a week, yeah, you must think something is off. Because right now I'm just using my phone to capture these things and upload them. That's why the content does not have the usual beloved format with the music and everything and intro. Yeah. I will have a sit down again with my brothers, also, and them. We will discuss. But yeah, content will be in this format for a while. But I do this also for my own security, because the things I am saying now and the things I am thinking about saying have implications. So I don't take anything lightly. I don't think I'm big or anything like that, but I know who taught me. And I know he always was a threat to the dying world order. So I don't take anything for granted. It's very quiet now here where I reside. So here in Durban. So I don't take anything lightly. You know, I'm not suicidal. Let me just say that. At the very least, let that not be a story. Yo, maybe I'm being paranoid or whatever, but but let's just clear it out and move on. If it's not the case, then it's not the case. You'll be seeing your brother back here every now and then, and it's that simple. Then we move on. But yeah, I'm not offing myself anytime soon. Not with anything. Pills or anything like that. I'm not even there. I'm very, very inspired. Remember, I spoke about Ibrahim Traore, my inspiration. And I want to say, he comes in a lineage of messianic leaders. I think of him as I think of Thomas Sankara, as I think of Steve Biko, as I think of Ben Army, as I think of Marcus Garvey, as I think of Malcolm X, as I think of Elijah Muhammad, and so on, as I think of Kwame Nkrumah. You get the idea. But the messianic personages were not perfect. None of the personalities I mentioned were perfect. They were human beings, but they had ascended to a certain level of understanding where they could influence their communities and the society they existed in. And so I look up to these people not because they were perfect, but because I understand within the pitfalls of human flaws and everything, they had their most righteous intentions at heart and went out to do what was necessary to ensure they create something tangible for us to look at and model after. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm inspired, not suicidal at all. Your brother is looking forward to life. I'm very optimistic about Africa's future. And so I want to really reorient myself to speak more from a place of love for Africa, more than anything. Love for Africa and my love for my people, and the very real, tangible efforts I have to make to change our realities and our destinies. Shalom.